Welcome into futuresuntarot. I hope you guys are doing amazing, happy, wealthy, blessed, abundant. With that being said, we're going to get into a general Capricorn reading for y'all. Let's see what my Capricorn should be aware of. Show me what it needs to see. Divine guidance, divine wisdom. I keep picking up something about witness or character witness, but I was like divine witness, divine wisdom for my Capricorns. All right, we got the Three of Wands. Yeah, Capricorns, know what drives you. Know why you do exactly what you do. Know what you hold true. What's your mission statement could be significant. What are my main three things? Why was I placed on this earth? But also, why am I desiring these certain goals? Why do I desire this something, especially if you're desiring something desperately? Why is that? What is that going to add into my life? You know, do I really need this? Is this something that's going to be that significant to me, or is this going to stroke my ego? You know, is this going to not really align me with what I want? You know, is it a superficial thing? So make sure you know what is guiding you. But I feel like most of you guys Capricorns are guided by having high morals, and especially morals in regards to your family dynamic and loving your family and giving to your family and being that wholesome person that can be trusted and is a man or a woman of their word. And it feels like this is truly what drives you, that integrity, that inner authority, that inner um, understanding of those golden rules. It feels like that's truly the principles and the guides that really do rule you. And if that's the case, that is beautiful. But I do, because of that, I do feel as though you'll be getting more tools, right? These tools could be spiritual, it could be like a heightened intuition, it could be, you know, stronger dreams, it could be stronger downloads where you know, really get to know things really faster. You're able to make decisions a little bit quicker. Um, but it can also be something on the physical, like actual tools, actual resources to help you get to the next chapter, to invest in your projects and your ideas, to really take you to the next level or lever to take you to the next lever as well, I guess. You know, when I do these readings sometimes, like when I'm talking and channeling, the my language gets all like jumbled up, and it's so funny because a lot of times, like for example, they'll say a word or I'll say a word and they'll kind of reroute it while it's coming out, you know, my mouth. And a lot of times the word that they've changed to rearrange has so much significance as well. So I always think it's funny. I'm recording videos and I'm like, I cannot talk right now, but it's just more so them kind of, you know, we're hand in hand right now. But let's get into it. Divine guidance, divine wisdom for my Capricorns. Ooh, Ten of Cups. And like I said, you guys are family people. You guys care about integrity. You care about being that person for those you love. You know, you want people, Capricorns, to say like, hey, my significant other, my friend, my family member, my sister, my brother, they ride for me, or my mom, my dad, they ride for me. They're always there for me. They hold me true and they work hard for the greater good of our family or for us or for me. And that's what drives you. And because of that, and the reason that they're bringing up what drives you, Capricorn, is to appreciate yourself for that. You know, like know that, like, hey, you know, I'm blessed with being able to have so much integrity and to want to give to all those that I care about. And I take that as a responsibility, and that's a blessing. But also, Capricorns, let's talk about that. Let's unpack that for a little minute. Why do you take it as a responsibility? You know, does the person or do the people that you are desperately or taking this big responsibility to guide them, protect them, heal them, or to offer them something, do they even want it? You know, are you seeking some sort of martyr role for what? Right? And then that goes back to, is it for, you know, the self? Is it for the ego? Is it for gratification? Is something jaded? Right? You know, if I'm doing all this for my loved ones, but they don't want this, then what is the case? Then yeah, I have this virtue and this integrity, but for what? For the idea of it? For to say that? You know, just make sure that things are in alignment with how you were giving, or you are aware of how you give. Um, Yeah. Um, because it's like you may take too much responsibility when the responsibility is not needed, or you don't need to take the responsibility, so, be careful to not, coddle people or to block them from growing because you want to take the responsibility so much as well. Sometimes we do have to sit back and let life happen and let spirit and our spiritual teams or people's spiritual team handle them. We have to trust and we have to take a step back and say, you know what, excuse me, I really want to save them, but I'm going to trust that their spiritual team, that source spirit is guiding them, and I'm not going to take that responsibility. Because Capricorns, be careful of playing God and not saying that you intentionally do so, but be careful of being like everything for everyone when you don't have to. When you can afford to just say, I really want to do this, but I probably shouldn't because it's going to put me back in this position of overgiving and overextending myself. Because how many times, Capricorns, have you overextended yourself and you are spread thin and you have nothing left? How many times have you overextended yourself and you didn't get a thank you? How many times have you overextended yourself without even being asked to? I know, Capricorns, that you're guided by this golden rule and by this inner integrity and inner authority and inner love for your community, for those that you care about, for all your loved ones. Make sure you are giving to yourself first, Capricorns. Fill your glass up first, fill your cup up first. Love yourself first. Because giving and overgiving can be a way to escape nurturing yourself. It can be a way to give to everyone else because now don't escape, Capricorns. Bottom line, overgiving can be a way to escape nurturing and loving yourself and giving yourself the love that you deserve. You can also, Capricorns, find yourself in relationships where you give to people that you know don't deserve, because now you know that, one, you won't nurture yourself because you're so focused on them, and they won't nurture you as well. And so now, if you could be afraid of being nurtured to accept things, Capricorns, and you may find yourself putting yourself in predicaments where nurturing is off the table, right? And this could be subconscious. Like, I accept someone where I have to give them everything, which means that they may not be in alignment to also nurture me. It doesn't have to always be the case, but I'm comfortable with that because I don't want to nurture myself, and I'm not even comfortable saying, yeah, I want this, or saying I need to be nurtured. So pay attention to what drives you, Capricorns. Why do you do what you do? You guys are very stern, very fixed. You're that Saturn energy, and it's so heavy, and it is beautiful. It's really beautiful, but know how to use that strength. Know how to use that heaviness. Know how to use that unwavering fixations. Know how to use it. But first and foremost, nurture yourself first. Give yourself that love you deserve first. Focus on you first. What do I need to do for myself before I can give to anyone else? What is it? What are the things that I need to make sure I do for myself every day or every week or every month or once a year, so that I can make sure that I'm giving? Because you can't give from an empty glass. Make sure your glass is full, Capricorns. You deserve it. If anyone deserves it, Capricorns, you guys deserve it, all right? Y'all deserve it. Yeah. It may also be important for you guys, Capricorns, to really speak over yourself and hype yourself up. Be your own hype man. Like, yeah, I love people. I love so hard. I do this. I'm a caretaker. I'm a provider. Talk your stuff. Be confident in what you do. Know that that is also your strong suit, and love it, and focus on it, and tune into it. Once again, Saturn energy. Know that that's something that you will do, and thrive within it. So now I know I'm an overgiver, so I'm gonna make sure that I find someone who also will nurture me and maybe also overgive, and we balance this out or something like that. Or, maybe I'm an overgiver, so I will find ways to give to charity or to work in nonprofits, because then they need someone who's an overgiver, and I can always feel fulfilled because these people can't give. Just be careful, Capricorns, of users, and also be careful, Capricorns, of being a martyr without being asked to be one. Be careful of sacrificing yourself to be a role that may not be needed, right? So just make sure you know what is driving you. What is driving you? If am I really in the front seat? Is my past in the front seat? Who's in the driver's seat? Is it my past? Is it me? What is it? What is driving me? And where am I going? Make sure you know that, Capricorn. That's been the beginning message, and I'm gonna end it there because they're really consistent on what is driving you. Okay. All right. I hope this message helps you out so much, Capricorns. I love y'all so much. Until next time, thank you guys so much for hanging out and chilling with me. If you made it this far in the video, drop a sword in the comments or drop a leaf. Okay, I just seen the Ace of Swords. I'm like, drop a sword in the comment. But yeah, now we do have a Six of Swords too. But love y'all so much. Have a beautiful day. Take care, y'all.